This isn't just a testimonial, it's a frequency key. For New Earth leaders who've been waiting for that moment to leap, this may be it. The Sedona New Earth Leader Visibility Retreat opened as a sacred container, and the energy made it clear. This experience was meant to be a one-on-one soul activation. Chiyun didn't just attend a retreat. She remembered who she is. She met her star family, saw her light body, claimed her mission, and most of all, she walked away fearless, embodied, and clear in her leadership. If you've been feeling the pull, let her story be your mirror. Your next level isn't waiting, it's already here, if you're ready to claim it.
Hi, my name is Chiyun. I'm a yoga teacher, life coach, and musician. I came across Margarita's Instagram page a couple years ago when I was going through my second yoga teacher training, which specialized in neurosomatic techniques and shamanic practices. I wanted to work with Margarita, but at the time, it just didn't align. I had spoken with one of her reps and it didn't feel right. So I let it go. And 3 years later, when I saw she was hosting the New Earth Leader Visibility Retreat in Sedona for this year's spring equinox, I got super excited because she was close by to me physically, geographically, but also because I just knew that this retreat was meant for me. Everything from that point on literally confirmed it. That was also exciting. I had just set my 2025 New Year's resolution to be total sovereignty, and I knew I would be stepping back into my spiritual entrepreneurship. And shortly after claiming those intentions, everything started to shift for me in that direction, and this offer appeared. What happened during the retreat was just pure magic. Not only did I manifest the opportunity to step into this sacred container with Margarita, but it ended up being tailored to me specifically because I was the only one that signed up for the container. It felt super special to be fully immersed in that experience in that way. And that really convinced me to 100% trust the process. And by doing so, I was able to talk to my star family for the first time, and I got confirmation of my true mission. I was able to witness my own light body, like my star body emerging. And throughout the entirety of the process, I not only remembered who I am, but I also leveled up my leadership style to align with my mission and my standards. Everything Margarita planned and shared was super powerful, but I'd say the most influential moment I would have to say was the end of the container. After experiencing the joy of the cacao ceremony, I had just felt it in my heart that everything was and is and will continue to be divinely orchestrated. And as we were closing the container and saying our goodbyes, I realized that Margarita had been holding this container the entire time and guiding me through this process. And so I just felt extremely inspired and honored to have had that experience with her. And that also realizing that everything that I ever did in my life literally was working in tandem, in alignment with this moment. That was also very beautiful and inspiring. After moving through the retreat and my time in Sedona, I felt so grounded, and I still feel so grounded in my faith that I'm fully supported and unconditionally loved by Gaia and my star family and my community. And through all of the shifts that I experienced after coming home to Colorado, I'm still learning and receiving confirmation of my role and my responsibilities as a New Earth leader. And something that I wanted to walk away with from the retreat was feeling fearless and being fearless embodied. And that's something that I did. Therefore, I know that I received the full value of that experience. And just feels so good, to know that I invested into myself at such a high level and I received that part of myself at that high of a level. I would say that if any other high level leaders who are feeling that pull to step into something like this but are still hesitating, I invite you to be curious as to why you are hesitating. Be honest with yourself. There's no shame, there's no judgment. Only you can answer your reason why. And if you allow yourself to do so, I invite you to be even more curious and get a little deeper and to see if whatever reason or excuse that you have, to see if it's stemming from a place of fear. Because if so, then you might be operating on programs from the old matrix. But if you're really ready and desire to step into your next level of embodiment, then maybe an offer like this is for you. I wanted to continue being supported at this elevated level, so I signed up for the 3-month Accelerator mentorship program and power intensive activation. That's what felt aligned with me, and I'm trusting that process. So I hope that you're able to also trust your process and find what is in best alignment for you. And I hope it's one of these containers with Margarita, because it is absolute magic.